this concept, we are going to talk about how the cell gets energy from macromolecules other than glucose. We will talk about how cellular respiration is regulated and how it connects to anabolic pathways. Let's start with carbohydrates. Sugars other than glucose can go into glycolysis. They just go in a few steps slower down the assembly line, so to speak. That's why the cell can gain energy from fructose and other monosaccharides as energy. Remember, polysaccharides can be broken down into monosaccharides. Let's go over to proteins. Proteins, like polysaccharides, have to be broken down into their monomers before they can be used for energy. And the monomers of proteins are... That's right, amino acids. Next, the amine group has to be clipped off. Then, depending upon what type of amino acid it is, it can go in as pyruvate, acetyl-CoA, or into the citric acid cycle. The ammonia that results from clipping off the amine group is either recycled in another molecule or it is excreted. Fats pack a lot of energy because they are huge, hydrogen-rich molecules. The fatty acids can be clipped into 2 carbon units and fed into aerobic respiration as acetyl-CoA. The glycerol can go into glycolysis about halfway through. So this is why you can get energy from low-carb diets. No pathway can be left on continually. If the cell has generated enough ATP, aerobic respiration needs to be shut off. ATP doesn't last very long, and the cell can't afford to waste it by having it spoil, so to speak, while it sits around. The pathway is shut down by negative feedback regulation. As ATP concentrations build up, it inhibits some of the enzymes found in glycolysis, shutting down glycolysis. Once glycolysis shuts down, everything downstream shuts down. If the citrate from the citric acid cycles build up, it also inhibits glycolysis enzymes. So when ATP isn't shutting down for cellular respiration, what is it doing? It is providing energy to make complex carbohydrates for structures within the cell or for energy storage. While food is plentiful, the cell likes to stock up for the lean times. ATP is used to make lipids, which go on to repair cell membranes. Of course, lipids are also used for food storage. ATP is used to fuel the making of new proteins, which replace worn-out proteins throughout the cell. ATP is used when the cell is duplicating its DNA before it divides. ATP is also used to make messenger and transfer RNA as a part of protein synthesis. It provides energy for all of the anabolic processes of the cell.